join others in congratulating my honourable friend from Brighton Pavilion for securing this debate this afternoon and for drawing attention not only to the pivotal role of self-employed people across the UK, but also the need for further government support to them in this time of crisis. Now, this is particularly the case in Wales, where self-employed rates in rural areas such as Ceredigion are far above those of both UK and Welsh averages. In the previous debate, my right honourable friend from Dwyfor Meirionnydd rightly noted the need for sector-specific extensions to the furlough scheme, and I would also argue that a similar targeted approach is urgently required to support self-employed and freelance workers, especially those working in the creative, tourism and hospitality sectors, but also the event sector, which in Ceredigion has been particularly hit this summer with the cancellation of dozens of local agricultural shows, carnivals, weddings and Eisteddfodau. Now, in the brief amount of time that I have available to me this afternoon, I will want to echo others in urging the government to look again at helping the individuals and businesses who have been unable to access any support thus far. Now, I welcome the UK Government's Self-Employed Income Support Scheme, but as has already been noted this afternoon, almost 3 million self-employed workers were excluded from it, many of whom live in Ceredigion and work in a range of sectors and different circumstances. Composers and architects, newly employed workers and small business owners. They have all been excluded from support after falling foul of its criteria, whether it's submitting PAYE details a few weeks after the cut-off date, or because they've earned too much in previous years. Another hurdle which needs to be addressed and which has punished far too many was the requirement to prove that at least 50% of individuals' income came from self-employment, a criterion that especially disadvantaged freelancers in the arts and creative sector who draw their income from a range of sources. And just as devastating was the exclusion from both the CGRS and the Self-Employed Income Support Scheme of newly self-employed workers and the limited company directors who are paid through PAYE on an annual basis. Now, I'm talking here about individuals and businesses who have seen their income completely disappear in recent months and who have little prospect of any work for months to come. And so I would therefore urge the government to take action to address these issues, to extend the support to prevent a jobs crisis over the winter, and to look again at the rules so as to help those who have thus far been excluded for no fault of their own to get some support.